Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me here today. And today is our first day taking part in Christmas in July. If you haven't heard of Christmas in July before, it's something that there are a few YouTubers that will get involved in this. There are some crafters that will get involved in this. And although July seems really early to start crafting, there are actually quite a few people who will start their Christmas shopping in July, or will at least start thinking about what they want. So a lot of crafters, a lot of businesses will start bringing out some of their bits and pieces. I missed out last year. I didn't take part. I wasn't organised enough. However, this year I have already opened up all of my Christmas craft supplies from last year. I've got a couple of new Christmas craft supplies for this year. I haven't got a huge amount, to be honest. I'm hoping to keep it that way, but lots of you regulars will know what I'm like. But I did think that for the first Christmas in July video, we would take a look at an older kit. This is one that I got last year from Craft Stash. It's the Craft Stash & Co. Festive Shakers card kit. You know how much I love a shaker card. I thought we'd just give it a go. I don't know a great deal about this. It came, I've got two identical ones. They came out of a goodie bag that they did. I can't even get them out. Why can't I get them out? Oh goodness. They stuck in something. Where's that one out? Can I get the rest out? Nope. Oh, here we go. That's really difficult to get out. So we've got a sheet of acetate here. We've got some toppers. Some more topper pieces up. Oh, they're pretty. They are to make up the there we go. So we've got, what have we got in here? So we've got some decorative papers. Always come in handy. Then these have been designed to be able to put straight onto your card. Add your sentiment and then you can build up your shaker in there. This all pops out. The same for these. Then you've got these that can work as scenery pieces in the back of your shaker cards. And then we've got all these gorgeous extra cute little characters. So let's take this. Let's have a look what we've got in these. Let's see how many of these shakers we've got. So we've got 2 of the round domes there. We've got, that's just 1 dome there. So we've got 3 round ones, is that right? Is that what we're supposed to have? Yeah, 3 circle shaker domes. This should have 3 square domes in. As well as we've got the sequins, we've got some glitter. And in theory, you also have 2 extra toppers there. 3 extra topper pieces there. So yeah, we have, they've just piled on each other. Hold on, let's try and get these apart without damaging them preferably. That's 1. 2 and 3. So what I think we're going to have a go at is see how many of these actual 3D domed ones we can use today. Oh, God's sake. Take that off the back. So we've got 3 of the square domes, we've got 3 of the round domes. Let me just move these bits and pieces out the way a minute. So I think for the 3 domed ones, I'm just going to go for these 3 pre-cut like globes. So we have that one. this one, and this one. Like so. Move that one out of the way a minute. And then for the square ones, don't know what size these actually are. Just take out 3 of these anyway. So we have 1, 2, this one 3. Okay, so that is those over there. Then I'm going to pick a couple of background pieces. So let's have a look. Don't have a huge variety when it comes to the square cards, do I? I won't go for that one. The back of that. And then that one, the back of that one. Don't know why I've taken that out of that one, but that one for the back of that one. I think we're going to go for that, for the square ones. And then I do want some sort of characters in there, to be honest. Otherwise they're just going to look very, very plain. So I might go for a little snowman. Might pop in that one. So we're going to go for the snowman in that one. The sentiments are already included. Yep, so we're going to go for some polar bears on that one, I think. Move that one over there. We're gonna put it all together. And then for this one, let's do this. What do we think, guys? Yeah, you know what? We're just going to go for that one, that one. There we go. So that's our square ones put together. Then we have these cute little round ones. So let's see. Don't know what I want. I want to have that one. And maybe that one. Cute little penguin. Then in this red one, I might have this one. Don't know how this fit in. No, he's not going to fit. Okay, that's okay. That's okay, guys. That fit in. That will fit in. Let's go for that. And I might swap that then and put reindeer on there. So that'll fit in there. Then I've got this one. I'd love to have used that, but it's got some damage on the top, and I think you'd notice that. So I might do with this one now. Let's just have this really nice, sweet little house lot. You don't need much more than that, do we? So I can now move all of these bits and pieces out of the way. Okay. So we've got those three, and then we have these three. So first thing is I'm looking at these and I'm going to decide what size card blank I want to work with. So this is a C6, which they are going to fit perfectly on. So I usually have a white border around the outside anyway, so for the rectangular ones I'm not going to put any backing paper on because there's no need to put any backing paper on them. So that is that for those. Perfect. And then I'm looking at these and I might do C6 again, but put some matching backing papers onto the back of these. So what have we got? I think I might go for this grey one. I think that would go with all of them, and that means that I only need to do one sheet for the 3. So let's chop this down. Now I know from memory, because of how many C6 cards I make, what size I need to cut this down to. So I know I need to go 5.5 for my first mat. If I was doing multiple mats, I would still do that as my first mat, but it would change. But then it's 3 3/4. So 3 3/4 and 3 3/4. There we go. That leaves those bits for like another card later. Okay. So let's get my card mats folded over. So for the round ones, I need to get my base, my snowflake bases stuck down fairly quickly. For the other one, I don't, because I'm not putting a further base on. So let's get these stuck. Just using some tape. This one's from Temu. It's really sticky, which is exactly what you need. So 1, 2, 3. So there we go. So let's get these attached. Two. and 3. Like so. Okay, so the next job that you're going to need to do, and I would say that you're better off using some red tape, red liner tape, is we are going to push these through to give us our dome, like so, our snow globe, and then you're going to take one of the domes and you need to fix that in there. So as you can see, and I think that's going to be far easier done using the red tape than it is with normal tape. This will hold this plastic in place. So I'm going to do that off camera because that's going to take me a while to do. I'm going to do all 6 and then come back and they'll all be done and ready to move on to the next step. Right, I'm finally back. I've decided that these are not my favourite type of shaker cards and I've only just started. So I have had to have a change of plan. I had to change this into, instead of this, oh god, I can't pick it up. Instead of using this one, I've had to use this one. Even my skinniest tape, I couldn't get it to go underneath this. You could see the tape and it would be really sticky. So I had to change that one for that one. And then with the square ones, they barely fit. And a couple have either got ripped or are a little bit creased from trying to put them in. Yeah, I think I prefer my normal way of using acetate, but let's persevere. What I did do is any that had characters, I have stuck the characters down already. So the next thing is to start building these up. So what we're going to want to do is we're going to need to stick down all of the backs where you want your piece to sit, because that's going to sit over the top of it. So I'm just going to use some red tape again. I'm going to use this one. Oh, hold on a second. So sorry guys, I could feel a sneeze coming. So let's get this all stuck down. So make sure your piece is the right way and make sure there's enough room around it to put your snow globe on. I could not think what I was talking about then. So with this one, this is going to go around there somewhere. Round about there, that'll do. There, that's fine. This one is this one, isn't it? Just trying to get these attached as quickly as I can. Okay. So I'm just going to make up these 3 round snow globe ones on camera to show you what I'm going to do, and then I'll do the others off camera because they're all exactly the same way. So this one is a normal snow globe, so again I'm going to put this round about here. Okay, so then I'm going to get my snow globes prepped. And another thing that I'm not loving about these is that it's not sticking down nicely. So where those, where these globes are, they're not sticking even with the permanent tape. And I do worry that they are going to come away, which is not going to be very pretty. It's going to stick down like so. So all I'm doing is I'm prepping these. Okay. So I'm not going to take the backs off because we need to fill the globes first. No, I'm not using that globe, am I? Dear me. So I'm using the thicker tape along this bottom piece. And then I'll go around the globes with the skinny tape. And you need to make sure that we're all covered with it. Let's move the snow globe. Here we go. Okay, so now get this tape, go around it and just hope that this holds, otherwise we're going to have loads of glitter everywhere. Yay! I've gone through so much red tape with this project as well. Right, so that is the snow globe for, oh golly gosh, this one I believe. And then this one is the snow globe for our reindeer. Like so. And this one is our penguin one. There we go. Right. So now we're going to take these and just open them up. And we're going to sprinkle a few out. Oops. Too many. Put them on there, like so. And then this is horrible. This is not in a resealable bag, so I'm going to take the smallest corner off, which is probably still too much. And just in some glitter. Ooh, lovely. And take my snow globe. Take off all the red backing. Like so. And then line it up and stick that down. And hope and pray it's still stuck. And then you've got your shaker card. And then what we would do is then just add on our sentiment. So this is the one that came from here. And you can either add it to the bottom, or I'm going to add it onto the actual snow globe itself. I'm just going to use a bit of wet glue for this, it's easier. There we go. And there we go, so that's our first one. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to make up the round ones, because if I'm honest, I want to see how that red tape holds up with lots of shaking, because I don't want any glitter coming out. So I'm only going to make the round ones up on this video. I'll keep the square ones to one side, and I'll keep shaking these, and then I will finish them off eventually. I'm going to put a few more of those in, but just not on this video. Because it's not sticking to these plastic things at all. I'll try and see if I can find on YouTube what they used, because I just don't feel confident in how secure or lack of security they feel. I really don't want any. The whole look, that's just whole tape is just coming apart off it. Oh, I don't know. No. So there's that. This is just a straight sentiment, so I'll take this off. And we'll just pop this one on the bottom. And then add that. Just one more to do. So again, some sequins. Some glitter. Put that there. Still going to be covered in it until later. And then take this off. There we go. And then let it snow. I put that one on there. I think that'll stand out nicely. And there we go. That is. I'm not going to make the square ones. I'm just not sure. I need to give them time to see if the red tape will stay nice and stuck down. But that's 3 beautiful cards. They are nice. They're not my favourite way of making shaker cards. They were quite long-winded for me personally. Which seems really silly because I do lots of steps on mine. But yeah, I'm just not sure. I'm not sure. They're very pretty though. Thank you so much for joining me here today. And I hope you'll join us for the rest of our Christmas in July. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, wonderful rest of your week, and as always, happy crafting!